The Honorable Manje Watigo, member for Kajiado North.
Thank you, Speaker, for giving me this chance also to contribute to this motion. And say I support this amendment, that is a National Hospital Insurance Fund Amendment Bill 2021, because it anchors the health sector properly, and also it gives the legal structure for the National Hospital Insurance Card to function properly on the ground. Mr. Speaker, from the time of independence, we have our founding fathers who are talking of providing health and making sure that the Kenyans do not have poverty and also illiteracy. We have been fighting for these particular three issues all along. But where I think to some extent we have succeeded is on illiteracy, because our education system is functional and we have so many educated Kenyans. But when it comes to poverty and health, it is as if we are struggling as a country. So I tend to think we should try to use any method, any means to alleviate that health, ill health to our people. Because when we go on the ground, really Kenyans are suffering. Most Kenyans currently are vulnerable. If you go to your office today and you intend to see your electorates, most of the issues that they have, apart from the bursaries and the education they come for, is about health. They will come and tell you they have people in hospital, their relatives went to hospital, they died in hospitals, they can't remove the bodies. So we have to do something as a country to alleviate this problem. And one of the ways is to see this kitty that we give towards NHIF is well catered for. First, we pull it well, and then we put it under proper management. So, Mr. Speaker, I tend to think if we follow this bill properly, we can do that, because it is proposing that the minimum contribution that will be done by Kenyans is about 500, especially for those who are employed. If somebody contributes 150, the employer should match by contributing 350 to make a minimum of 500. This will make sure that there is enough pool, there is good pool to make sure that the accredited hospitals have medicine. And also to make sure that it is proposing to make sure that everybody who has attained an age of 18 years will pay towards this kit. It will be compulsory for anybody who is 18 years and above to contribute towards this kitty, which I tend to think it will do that. But also, the Speaker, we would want the board to do civic education, because many Kenyans do not have good information on what this kitty does. Sometimes you'll get somebody who has a card, he goes to a hospital, he does not know what it caters for. So I tend to think the board has to do a lot of civic education, enlightenment. They should use any forum. For example, wherever there is any forum, the management of the board should send officers to go and educate Kenyans on the same. Also, we should make sure that we accredit as many hospitals as possible in the grassroots, and also make sure that the accredited hospital are properly evaluated and they have medicine towards the same. Because once you contribute that amount and your card is up to date, you expect if you go to hospital, you get treatment towards the card. So I think this is another area the board should check. Also in this amendment, it is giving the board powers to get to get good CEOs through competitive recruitment, and also the CEO will be reporting directly to the board. I think this is a good arrangement, because when such a thing happens, then the board will be in a position to supervise the management of this. So I support the bill, and I hope it will alleviate the poverty that we have on the ground, and we cater for this. Because there is no much pain as somebody who is sick and at the same time at home, and he or she cannot go to hospital because he lacks facility. And those who manage this kit, make sure that at least you are human enough to make sure that at least you don't pocket this money. You don't eat from the poor. You don't eat from the sick. Make sure that you properly manage this kit so that at least we can alleviate illness from our countrymen. Thank you. I support.
Well spoken, the Honorable Manje.